Good Thursday morning. I'm Dwayne Nelson. Well, it's Election Day in Tennessee. Voters heading to the polls this morning to cast their ballots in the primary and general elections. Some things of local interest include a referendum to increase sales taxes by 0.25% in Washington County and Johnson City. That money will go towards school funding. In Greene County, residents will decide on a $20 wheel tax, and in Unicoi County, a special election for a new sheriff is being held. Current interim sheriff Mike Hensley and Jim Lingle are both vying for that job. Also, there's a heated battle in the 2nd House District GOP primary, which will be decided between incumbent Tony Shipley and Ben Malakote. Polls are open from 8 until 8, except for Greene County, which are open from 9 until 8. Well, as voters head to the polls, they should remember the State Division of Elections has a toll-free number for anyone who experiences problems during their voting process. This is spokesman Blake Fontenay.
The hotline is really a number that is to be used for any questions voters have, whether they relate to the new photo ID law or other issues that may arise during election season.
Now, that number is 877-850-4959. A large group of Tri-Cities residents showed up to support a fast food chain. Folks waited in long lines at Chick-fil-A restaurants yesterday to take a stand by eating a chicken sandwich to support the chain's president, Dan Cathy, who expressed support for the traditional family unit. Appreciation Day was the brainchild of former Arkansas Governor Mike Huckabee, who used Facebook and social media to ask fans from across the nation to show support. Several people said they support the company's Christian values and the fact that the restaurant is closed on Sundays. Opponents of Cathy's position expected to show their own unity tomorrow at locations across the country. Arraignment for 3 defendants charged in connection with a double homicide in Greene County in March has been postponed until later this year. James Black, Christopher Allen Jones, and Tabitha Whitlock are charged with first-degree murder. Trio accused in the shooting deaths of Terrence Stewart and Courtney Thompson, whose bodies were found under a bridge on a dirt road on the Newport Highway back in March. The fate of former Unicoi County Sheriff Ken Harris is in the hands of a criminal court jury. Harris is charged with criminal simulation and theft over $1,000 after allegedly pocketing $4,500 from the county drug fund to purchase 2 vehicles, which were later found to be donated. Harris took the stand in his own defense yesterday, denied stealing any funds. He claimed Tom and Lynn Colball made up the story that landed him in trouble. Harris says that has hurt him. Harris is also expected to stand trial on other charges at a later date. Tri-Cities Regional Airport has received $18.3 million in federal and state grants. That money will be used to make improvements to the taxi lane and the runway. Among other improvements, the funding is being made available through the Tennessee Department of Transportation. I'm Dwayne Nelson. Have yourself a great Thursday.